because you might as well be coming out here preaching hustle, loyalty, and respect. Problem, PG. I can see you. Hell, I can. Whether it was the "you can't see me" man, or the King of Kings. Revolutionary to the wrestling business, when in reality, he's just a less famous Miz.
Oops, I'm breaking the fourth wall.
Yo, Acclaim gonna leave the gun club in a bad way. We got the match in the bag cause it's trash day. No filter, I ain't Instagram. We make the ass boys retire like Vince McMahon.
There's a big difference between this year and last year. We were the first professional wrestling show and the only professional wrestling show on Labor Day weekend last year, and we were the third professional wrestling show of the weekend this year. I don't think that's a coincidence. When I talk about things I wasn't thrilled about, I was a little surprised we were the third professional wrestling show this weekend, and it's probably a little bit more challenging in the marketplace.
Wow. What's up with that? Oh, by the way, John Cena wants his gimmick back.
Wow.
Maybe I take that title to a real wrestling company with real fans and real wrestlers like my friend and hero, the American roller coaster, Cody Rhodes. Because to quote the greatest wrestler of all time and my personal hero, The Game, that is what's best for business.
You ran from me, you hid behind FTR, all I want to do is give you the beating you deserve. And listen, pal, if you think the grass is so greener on the other side, be my guest. Go ahead, leave, main event night 4 of a buy one, get one free extravaganza, and then get released faster than you last in the sack. When you come back, I'll still be here, and that ass kicking will be waiting for you. And around here, who's number one? Is it you? No, I don't think so. The only way you're going to be number one is if we all wait around long enough for Tony to have a daughter that you marry.
This is a legit 7'5" giant. Cameraman, start at his feet and pan up, slow pan. This isn't no make-believe monster who wears red skinny jeans and is produced by the Banana Nose Circus. No, this guy...
But it's still the number is the number, and I have to face the competition out there. But when I compared myself to Jim Crockett Promotions this weekend, I think I got a taste of the same medicine Jim Crockett Promotions took. But I have a lot more fucking money than Jim Crockett did. And I'm serious, I'm not gonna sit back and take this fucking shit.
But I'm willing to test myself against Jon Moxley. But Jon Moxley's not willing to test himself against his best friend. And let's talk about numbers. His best friend is the third best Eddie I've ever been in the ring with. Third. He's the second best Kingston I've ever shared a locker room with.
In the same house, under the same glass ceiling, with an imaginary brass ring, well, you can take that brass ring and shove it up your ass.
Ask Stat Boy Tony in the back, see what he's got to say. But whatever you do, don't ask him to reach into his pockets and pay the man who's been busting his ass for him since day one. No. Make sure he hoards all that money. Make sure he hoards all that money so he can give it to all the new ex-WWE guys he keeps bringing in.
You would get tested again here in AEW because, John, as you know, we don't run a sloppy shop.
Don't be mad at me, bro, because you only known for your wife's reality show. And you should eat some eggs. Look at Bowen's arms, they're bigger than your legs. I'ma put you into poverty, dog, because I end careers quicker than your father-in-law.
I've done horrible things in my life. I used to be you. So full of hate. But listen, man, I poured alcohol down an alcoholic's throat. I covered a legendary wrestler in the ashes of his dead beloved manager. I mocked a wrestler's addiction until he lost his job because of it.
Honestly, I had something to say, but somebody made me sign an NDA.
Get him out. Give him the count to get out of the ring, but John Moxley left and right. Yeah, swarm him. What the hell with a double team? It's ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. Not a handicap match. We've had enough of this, man.
I just wanted to address, as the Forbidden Door, I read in The Observer today that New Japan Pro Wrestling apparently has had talks with WWE's president, Nick Khan. Well, Nick, I have to say, if you've been talking to New Japan Pro Wrestling for 2 months, you've gotten a lot done. Just in the last 2 weeks, I've had Yuji Nagata, Ren Narita, and Rocky Romero on AEW. I've reunited Roppongi Vice. I've had the New Japan IWGP US champion Jon Moxley defend the title successfully on our show, retaining it. And I have future plans with New Japan Pro Wrestling for the US title. So you must have really gotten a lot done in the 2 months, Nick. In fact, I think there's only room for one Khan in the wrestling business, Nick. And it's me, it's Tony Khan. It's not some con man from Connecticut. Have a fun show tonight, Nick. See you on Dynamite.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Because the competition sometimes doesn't want to hear their fans. Well, guess, I guess I'm burning another bridge. Surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, AEW cares about their fans. Because we are not here just to get ourselves a paycheck. We're here every week with you people, without you people, and we come out here and we bust our asses. Because we love professional wrestling. I will give the devil his due, but you saw a match between Kenny Omega and my dude Jungle Boy that you will not see on the other channel. You will not see legends who are respected on the other channel. You will not see people like me and my best friend on the other channel. And you will not see the heart that everybody in that locker room has on the other channel.
Yo, Christian dusted off the cobwebs. He used to be cool, but only when he had an edge.
7-time world champion, Claudio. Think about my illustrious career. I've been a world champion in WWF, WWE, WCW. I was the first ever AEW world champion.
The truth is, in comparison to me, you're the absolute drizzling shits. Or should I say, you're a Rudy Poo candy ass. Considering the fact that you've stolen literally everything else from that guy, because no offense, Richard, you ain't nothing more than a dollar store Dwayne.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
So you know what I'm gonna start calling you, bud? I'm gonna start calling you the Pebble, okay?
The guy that you always hating will beat you like we beat NXT in the ratings.
Not a sports entertainer, Chris. This is a wrestling company, not a sports entertainment company. My man, go down the block.
Except I guarantee that this sports entertainment will actually be entertaining.
Because I am going to be world champion for a very long time. All the way, in fact, until the bidding war of 2024, where I will use Triple B as a bargaining chip to get the biggest money contract in the history of our business. I will make more money in a day than any of you white trash, disgusting hicks will see in your worthless, miserable lives. I just pray to God the right con foots the bill, and Lord knows I ain't talking about Tony, no. I'm talking about my boy, jolly old Saint Nick. And my other boy, the Game Trips.
Reva's knee exploded in a clearly calculated attack, and I almost died in a 2-on-1 ambush being powerbombed through a table, but hey, you have Andrade El Idolo, so enjoy your blood money. Maybe next week, AEW Dynamite can run in Saudi Arabia. And Nyla, that was your attempt at softening me up, right? For your big
I was afraid. But you know what happened? I'm at Fan Fest. Give me a second, for real. Show some respect. Seriously, my man, Steve Austin ain't here, dog. Relax. So anyway.
These aren't very bright. I mean, for crying out loud, you folks used to think Bret Hart was actually entertaining. No offense, I think we all know Shawn was much better, let's be honest.
Today I signed a deal. I just became the new owner of Ring of Honor. Shane's not here. There's no Shane. It's me.
I now own WCW.
Yo, that might have been in bad taste, but how does Malachi get away with doing blackface? And Buddy acts all ominous when he's getting cucked by a kid named Dominic. You're a stain on his business, man. I mean, Jeff Jarrett is worse than Vince McMahon. And Lethal is...
Don't try and shamelessly pander to me like Shivani pandered to you, okay? I'm not from Toronto. I'm from Winnipeg, you idiots.
Let's go! Go back to Toronto! From Winnipeg, you idiot!
People that lead the charge of a generation bring professional wrestling to new heights. Guys like Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, The Rock, John Cena, and that is exactly who MJF is.
You watch this on TV, you tell your friends if they're watching that Monday night, Friday night bullshit, you dumb dude, you gotta check out Wednesdays, man.
Y'all are less popular than Glenn Jacobs' tweets.
They say, kid, congrats, your hard work's paid off. We got you WWE extra work.
Hey, claimed on the mic, yo, I spit this lethal. How we gonna fight against the village people? And who's up in this picture? It's the guys who tried to kidnap Governor Whitmer. Yo, Butch, you a bitch, my man. Got the worst mustache since Vince McMahon. And y'all got a whack crew.
Explosive affair. And CM Punk steadying himself, charging in, shoulder tackle, takes down Kingston. Kingston pops right back up, doesn't it? Look at it. Kingston, that never say die attitude, swinging a miss. There was a black swing. Eddie's up. Your time is up. Right to the edge now. You can't see me. My time is now. It's the franchise world shot now. You can't see me. My time. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot. Knock your shell off. I'm money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. A franchise doing big business. Limits is automatic. I witness so you hit on school, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting.
So hey, some people celebrate like that. When I won the World Championship at WrestleMania, I wrestled the very next day.
Yo, I'ma lay this dude down like a sex position. I'm main event max, he's X division. So I'm sending you home. You not a tough guy, Joe, you just injury prone. And I'm bad for your health. Got that towel cause you can't stop playing with yourself. And Tony, why we give this guy a chance? When we beat them in the ratings, he was there
It was a stupid idea from bad creative, and all that's gone.
You are lying to everybody. You have the audacity to call yourself the runaway. You didn't run away from anything. You got fired.
Give me the Chris Jericho that bled buckets in Tennessee. Give me the Chris Jericho that your close friend Levesque hated. Give me that.
Listen. Yo, acclaimed on the mic, gotta make that known. Gonna send these dudes back to the impact zone. How y'all gonna hate on me when you're rolling with the not so great colleagues?
That's good. That's good. But to be quite honest, the last time I had anything to do with an ice cream truck, I was busy being the biggest star on the other company's network. No, Max!
Now, unfortunately, later on in his career, his talents weren't fully recognized and he was not afforded the opportunity to be a world champion in WWE.
Live next Wednesday night in Miami, Florida, JR.
James Hill Night Center Wednesday night. Tickets available at AEWTix.com, folks. There's nothing in your life that will top seeing a live WWE Dynamite. For the great Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, Chris Jericho, I'm Jim Ross saying thank you very much, and so long, everybody.
Favor, can you make sure that sexy MILF of a wife of yours sticks around? I happen to be a big fan of Karen, but you know what, dude? I'm not a monster. I'm salt of the earth. When I'm through with her, I'll ship her over to Tennessee for you. That way, you can be the first man in history to know what a generational talent and an Olympic gold medalist taste like.
Different game. It's a different world. If they're not here to be all in on this, like when I see people that come out of, trying to make it, and then they pick the job where they go, well, they work less, the schedule's lighter. All right, then I'm glad I didn't get you.
Okay.
Because if you're not in it for the grind, at that point early in your career, you have no business being here.
Okay.
Seeing as the guy that said it is only in the position he's in because he was grinding on the boss's daughter.
So if you're sitting there legit thinking that he's gonna win and kick me out of a place that I was born to wrestle in, you understand I was built for this. I never wanted to go to WWF, EW, whatever they called it. I look at that wrestling and I don't like it. I've looked at King's Road, style of wrestling, loved it. Strong style, loved it. Japanese professional wrestling is the greatest professional wrestling in the world. And you think I'm gonna let Jay White, a selfish human being who doesn't respect the history of this great sport, beat me? If you think that, then you're out of your mind.
Don't look at me like that with those bug eyes, sir. I'm talking to this guy.
It's your stupid silk slacks, dumbass.
Yeah, well, sadly you didn't take style from the other place, but either way.
And you took it from The Rock.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Can't help that you're a midget version of that, but shut your mouth and talk to him instead of me, kid.
Yikes.
Know your role.
Wow, that really set me over the edge. Either way, Brian.
Oh, dude.